Alright, hey y'all, it's Pizza Hulk. We're here in the Long Dark, basically picking up where I left off in my last video. We're clearing out the lake here in Mystery Lake. Doing a bit of gathering. Looking for food. And a fishing book. Hopefully somewhere around here.
Okay.
Somewhat looking for a prepper's cache. I got one more spot to check out of the 4 that I normally check. That leaves 5 unlocated places that I just don't remember. It just means I gotta go watch a video and go try again. Alright, these are my custom settings. What I feel is the most immersive of playthroughs. I use a combination of mostly Stalker and Interloper, with a few things dialed down to even, well, Pilgrim or even lower necessarily. I don't play with the animals generally on aggressive. I don't find it very challenging, interesting. Alright, I already came out here. You can beat wolves with a torch or a flare and a rock. So, I mean, I also don't think one lone wolf is going to come after a full-grown adult human male or female. Personally. There's some of those rocks I like to talk about. There's plenty of rocks here in Mystery Lake. Right. Sometimes the book, you can find it right here on the porch. But I like to read the fishing book before I start fishing. It might not happen, we'll see. It should be around here somewhere, maybe in one of the fishing cabins. But our baseline loot table is going to be Interloper. This game's been giving me sewing kits like crazy lately, which is pretty good. I like to mend. I like to keep my clothes up. It's a skill I actually like to develop. You'll see a lot of players don't even bother with it, but I think it's fairly important to get it up to level 2 or even level 3. Books, cloth, wood, etc. All kinds of stuff you can break down in there. But to do that, I'm going to need some tools. So, on my list of things to do. You know what? I might actually grab a couple of these rocks while I'm here. So I thought about it, and I was like, well, what do you want to do, Pizza? I mean, I'm really just waiting until March 15th when the update and the DLC is released for PlayStation 4. So I thought I'd hang out and survive in this place for a while. We'll get up maybe to 100 days or so. We'll see how long it takes and how far we can get. Decent amount of cattails on this lake. We don't have a ton of food. We're going to check our rabbit traps hopefully before it gets too dark. I have my fire badge on. I'll show you my badges real quick. We've got the wind badge, the fire badge, 2 stamina badges, and a cold badge. My playthrough is going to get slowly colder over time. But I have that set on the lowest level.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Shouldn't be... we're a little heavy because we're a little tired. I'm just going to drink a coffee. There we go. Get a little more energy. You can see the wolves are out on the ice now. I think I see 3. Maybe 4. Oh, it's a deer running from a wolf. Dude, you should have run a little farther, I think. I don't know. I think he's going to get you. I could use the meat. Deer's got a pretty good lead on him. We're going to climb up this hill. Now, one of the custom things that I like to change is brains. I just find it annoying. I mean, here's what I think about this game, and I'll be honest. I think a lot of the things that make the game more difficult... Oh, he got it. Truly wasn't expecting him to pop this deer. Yeah, I know. So this is dangerous. You can get attacked when they're eating. If I don't kill him, he might come after me. If you don't know, this pistol is hot garbage. You got to get real close before you... Especially if you haven't leveled it up at all. I doubt... No, I hit him. I hit him. Alright, well, let's get a little fire going. I need this meat more than anything else. I really would like to get to that other spot where there might be a prepper's cache, but... We got all these books on us. Wind's picking up. We'll just kind of have to see. Alright, check this out. We'll throw one piece of cedar on. I doubt this fire's going to last, but I'm still going to... Yeah, I'm going to quarter this. Means it's going to be super heavy, getting dark, heading towards a... I'll take that. Yeah, alright, we'll grab a couple torches. And we're going to try and get back with all this meat. We'll see what happens. I didn't need to waste a bullet. Well, I guess I did. Although that wolf will die. Basically, if you can get a bullet in anything, it's going to die eventually. Alright, so... It actually lasted a little longer than I thought it would. So I'm a little bummed. I really would have liked to, man, I kind of want to check this place. I'm going to go check this place. I might hang out here for a bit. I got my bedroll. We should be warm enough.
It's getting getting dark out here. I need for shelter.
It just might be a crappy snowstorm, you know. But it does have a little bit of that, could be a blizzard vibe. And we're getting pretty wet. So I'll show you how to sort of spend a night in a fishing hut. Oh, I didn't find the fishing book. Maybe it's on me already. What's up, friend? What you got?
Yes, be prepared for anything.
Well, there's the fishing book right there. Right there. Get a hook. We'll take that cloth though, actually. Yeah. So I'm going to hit this fishing hut, and this is probably as far as I'm going to go. I think we're going full blizzard anyway, so... Yeah, the other place had a door, but whatever. I'm not sure it makes too much of a difference. Might do a little fishing. Generally, I prefer to, flare.
I'll take it.
I'd rather read the fishing book before I started fishing. It just helps with the line breaks. We're super heavy. Read for an hour. We have too much in the hook department. It's going to beat up my only pry bar. Yeah, I'm not going to fish. Alright, I don't think I need a fire. I'd be alright if I did. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll pull these guys apart by hand while we can. It'll also lose some weight for it. Let's see if we can get another one going here. Yep. Pretty dark. I'd be surprised if I can do this one by hand, but we might get in just under the clock here. Alright, I'll take it. Still pretty heavy snow, but I think I could get back. I always get confused if it's... I think it's straight. I always tend to head off to the left, but I want to head this way. So we're going to go for it. I can kind of see, I don't know if you can. No, I don't like it. It's a little too dark. The snow's getting a little weird. Yeah, I'm gonna go back. We'll just sleep in the fishing hut for tonight. We'll see what the food's like. I should have picked up enough garbage to be fine. And I've always got cattails, so. Alright, let's see. We'll eat this. We'll get a little food and hydration. Okay. What else we got? We eat these crap crackers. I'm going to make it thirsty. But lots of calories. And we have the meat for backup. If there's a blizzard in the morning. You can get a little tricky in here, but you can get one down, see? And I think we'll just sleep for about 7 hours, maybe 8. Let's sleep for 8. I shouldn't get too cold. Pick up that bedroll immediately. It's a little foggy, but let's get out of here. Anyway, I was headed in the right direction. I probably could have made it back, but, you know, why risk it? If you're wondering why I didn't cook any meat, I mean, it's a one-burner stove. I prefer to get back to my campfire. So we're going to have at least 2, right? And I don't have a ton of firewood. But I think what I'm going to do is go saw this big log up here by the camp office. Should give me about 5 pieces of wood. It's going to take a really long time and beat up my hacksaw, but we need to get to Muskeg and do some foraging. Alright, a few cattails for some supplementary calories. And basically we're back home. Alright, that helped with our weight. I was going to say, I left the rabbit here. Let's, you know what, let's go in and fix a snare. Here, we'll go in. I put 3 snares down, 1 broke. That's usually how it works. If you have 1 snare and you put 1 down, it's probably going to break the first time you use it. Don't be stunned or afraid. It'll be okay. Let's get rid of some extra junk. No. Yep. I'll lose these. That. Let's get our deer skin down. How am I? Yeah, we're good. So now I have a spare in case I need to fix my pants or my boots. And some guts. Alright, pizza needs to take a quick break. Be back in 3. Okay, what's our weight like? 73.99. Pretty good shape. Let's toss a couple feathers in here. And what I wanted, oh, that's right, I need that gut. I knew there was a reason. Got this. And this. Did I? Oh, I put it down. Pizza, you moron. Alright, we're going to pop back outside and go get this piece of wood. You know, I like to say be back in 3 because it rhymes, but it's usually more like 5 or 6 minutes. Earnestly. Come here, sir. Well, we do have some deer meat, and we did leave a little bit on the ice, but I want to get over to my snares. I got this rabbit here I want to clean up. Actually, well, no, it's a little sketchy. I'd like to leave it inside so it could thaw. You know what? I'm going to give it a shot. We'll see what happens. But generally speaking, if you walk too far out of render, a lot of times if you leave like a gut bag, I mean a meat bag or a carcass and a rabbit carcass inside, it'll disappear. But I'm hoping I won't be gone so long that it matters. So we'll put Bunny Boy down here. And we're going to drop our tools. Wrong shirt. We got a rifle, it's on the bench. Let's go check our snares, put another one down. Yeah, hopefully you got a couple rabbits there. It looks nice today. Fog's good. Fog's not a bad thing. I mean, obviously it is when it's really thick, but if you know your areas, and I always encourage people to play in pilgrim mode, custom mode, whatever you need to do to figure out your maps. Before you get all real with these wolves and bears and mooses and whatnot. That way the fog doesn't kill you. But it generally means the wind's not going to be too bad. It's not going to be snowing. It's not going to be particularly cold. Takes a little bit of warmth to get fog off snow, right? What do we got? 2 bunnies. Come on. Give me 2 bunnies, 2 snares. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah! Bunnies, 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 make my food. We can fix our hat and our gloves if we need to. Frozen. So these guys got snagged a bit ago. It'd be nice if they were fresh, but whatever. So whenever you check your traps, they'll either, like if you have 3 down, they'll all 3 be full, or there'll be 1 or 2. Oh, I didn't make it. Son of a pizza. Son of a pizza. That should be a new curse word. Son of a pizza. Yeah, I just invented something. You're welcome. Take it and say it in the out there in the real world, and people will be like, "What the pizza are you talking about?" Bunny, bunny, bunny. Some snow. I think what I'm going to do is... Yeah. Let's grab a drink, because she's smacking her lips. Didn't get much out of that. Why didn't you fill up your drink bar, Pizza? So I can drink coffee if I need to. Oh man, I'm just got that other Prepper's Cache area on my mind. You know, I'd focus more on it if I thought I'm just gonna leave it. We're gonna grab our snares. Because I don't actually plan to be here very long. It's time to go pretty much already. I want to cook this meat so I have some food laying around, have some food. We'll see what the weather's like. Make some water, food today. I might actually shred these rabbits into tiny pieces to show the technique and what it does, and to give myself a little boost in the cooking skill. We got a little wet, but the wind picked up, so that helped a bit. A decent amount of firewood around the ranger station. Not only limbs, but branches and sticks. So, keep that in mind. My rabbits are frozen. The wind's blowing. I think we're going to go grab this. I think there's a piece of fir back here. It burns longer than cedar. It smells delicious.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Apparently it doesn't burn very well. No, it's cedar. This fir. That's what I want right here. It doesn't, yeah. It doesn't take any longer or anything, but... Alright, snow stopped. We're pretty wet. I'll grab one more. I might grab both of these. I don't have a lot to do today, really, but cook. And make water, so we'll just do that. And plus having a little firewood is, there's nothing wrong with that. Good. Fog, let's see what the temperature's like. It should be basically the warmest part of the day. -6. We feel like, what? 51. But you can see that food is starting to become an issue. Pretty quick. Okay, so we're going to go in here, and what we're going to do is we're going to clean a rabbit, but we're going to drop these two and hope they unfreeze while we're fooling around with this one. And this one we're going to pull apart by hand to get the most out of our carcass harvesting skill. Gotcha. Now you can see these guys are at a point where I can get the meat. So we'll pick them up.
I need to find food.
Need a candy bar. Maybe we'll have a tea if I have an extra. Yeah. We get hydration and a few calories. We're going to eat a few cattails. And then while we're nicely ensconced, because we don't have to worry about that ridiculous cabin fever. Again, if you want to make the game harder, add on cabin fever. But realistically, I think it's dumb. Because people in Alaska live inside and for weeks and months at a time. Siberia, people don't go insane. It's fine. All right, we're going to use our hands and we're going to shred this meat. So 1.1 is the lowest amount that I can get, right? But we can stop the action as it starts. So we'll go like this. And you can see our meat is slowly dropping down 2.4, 2.3, 2.2, 2.1. And what we're getting are these little tiny pieces of rabbit meat. And we can cook each one of those. I very much want to get my carcass harvesting up, but when it comes to food, right, meat, we can get these little pieces, and meat, or cooking skill, I'm sorry, is based on per item. While something like carcass harvesting and possibly sewing, I'm not 100% sure, is based on the time you spend doing it. So you can see each one of these, right? So we're going to get, instead of like, let's say this takes an hour and 15 minutes to cook all these little pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We should get 44 points towards our cooking skill instead of 1. We'll rip this apart. Drop those guys, head back outside. Hopefully. So I've already mentioned that Talking to my mom, she's letting me know that the new season of Carnival Row is out, and I'm letting her know that Mandalorian comes out on Wednesday. Exclamation point, fire. All right, let's go. We got to cook. We got meat to make. I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna do 2 fires. Hopefully. Yeah. We're going to start a second one here. We're going to use the book because I have more inside. It's fine.
Come on, little fire. Perfect.
Got that one going. Let's throw a little bit of wood on here. Throw that fur on there. We're going to start this fire. Yeah, why not? Get those badges, y'all. Get those badges. If you want to be a rock star, you need to get those badges, y'all.
Come on, little fire.
I'm always a big advocate of the 6-burner stove, why it's so OP. But you can make your own. There we go. Put this out. We're going to get some water going. And then what we're going to start doing is cooking up these little pieces of rabbit here. They won't... Oh, that's a big piece of rabbit. All right, whatever. And what we'll do is we'll just eat these as they come off. There it is. Cooking expert level 4. So we should get a decent amount of cooking skill from this. And we'll check that out after we're done. We'll just cook them. I'm tired of this stuff wrecking my little inventory thing here. But you can see the cooking skill pop up on the right here. There it is. So every time I eat one of these little tiny rabbit pieces, we're going to get cooking skill. We'll eat this big piece because we're pretty hungry. But now we got 3. And rabbit meat is really not particularly helpful. I mean, it obviously is, but you can see we don't get very many calories. But we're getting a ton of cooking skill. We're already at level 4, and that's just with basic, like, cooking along the way. This is literally the first time I shredded any kind of meat into small pieces in this playthrough. What y'all do you? Some people consider this cheating. You're idiots. I hate you. You're dumb. Because the very same people will be the ones who are like, I'm going to harvest this carcass with my hands, even though I have a knife that I made because I want more carcass harvesting skill. But cutting these up into tiny little pieces is cheating. You're an asshole. Nobody likes you. Spend your eternity in purgatory or Hades. Here we go. Enjoy your game. The fact that I can cook, first of all, let's talk about some things. I don't have parasites on because parasites are stupid. I'm going to tell you why. You know how you get rid of parasites? You burn your meat. That's right. You cook the living heck out of it until it's dry and just But you know what? You can eat it. You can get calories, proteins, etc. And you won't get parasites. Food poisoning. Don't eat something that's old and weird. And don't have a degradation mechanic that is unbelievable. Yes, in 3 days, this cooked rabbit I made and left outside in negative 18-degree weather is poison. Bullshit. But the game. Yeah, exactly. There are settings to make this game harder. If you want to make it harder, do it. Whether it's realistic or not, doesn't really matter, does it? You just want to play a harder game. So you can see all these little tiny rat pieces really aren't very filling. They're more like a cattail, or even less at points. Let's see, it says 27 calories. Cattail has 150. We'll eat this last one.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Alright, so 2.2 pound steak is taking about 45 minutes. More than 45, let's read a book. Go. Yep. Obviously, I didn't mean to eat that because the bullshit game wants to put you in the menus sometimes, and sometimes no. And pizza says that's bullshit. It's either one way or it's not. But I guess we get to have fun when we eat raw meat because we're already in the menus, and that's some bullshit they place on this game. No, but really, sometimes you're in the menus and sometimes you're not. And so if you accidentally eat your raw meat, you're a piece of shit and you're dumb. I don't have time for that. And it irritates me, if you're wondering. Alright. Got some music. Let's go to sleep for about 6 hours. Beautiful day. Plenty of rest. Good enough. Water, food. Alright, lots of good things going on here. Let's drop in the bottom drawer. So real good? No, it's cute. Good. Well, actually good. Alright, let's make another snare. going to grab not from here, but from here, obviously. There we go. A little bit of scrap metal. We are going to add some love to our hacksaw here. Could be better, could be worse. Time of day. Alright. We're going to fix this just a bit so it's not complete crap. And we're going to throw one more onto our lantern. Yeah. Yeah, let's get it together, pizza. Throw one more, 56%. No, that's pretty good. Let's throw one more on the hacksaw then. %. Let's get the lantern going. Thought I had enough. Much happier that way. Need that. Alright. Per usual, I need to take a quick break. Usually I'd say I need to pee and be back in 3, but it could be 5. Oh, sorry. Pizza was singing. What are we doing? Leaving? Might be. Alright, we got a lot of crap in there. Too many torches. Why? You know what? We're done. We are done. No, 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 no. 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 Okay. 8 pounds. We got one. Probably too many. What do we got here? Some garbage. Hello, filing cabinet. This is for you. This is for you. Got you one of these. You're welcome. Ooh, man. Dang. You know what, though? I'll grab this. I'll grab those. And this bad boy right here. How in the world did I not pick up that cloth? I swear to God I did. I picked up 11 pieces of cloth. There it is. Okay. Guess I didn't.
Any of this gear.
No. That's right. We didn't increase our warmth, our waterproofing, or anything, do we? But at least we added a pound. No. No. I don't know what I did, but I did something wrong. All right, let's go. Get these underwears fixed up. That's why you want to get your mending up. So you stop wasting time and materials like we're doing here. Can't stand it. We're up in warmth. We're good. Drop a couple pieces here. Couple mushrooms. Leave that. Grab that.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Alright, we'll lose a book then. I gotta go back inside. So, we have a hammer. We should probably break it. 93 pounds out of 88. We're going to start going down soon. We got our snares. We're doing some mushrooms. We're on our way. Nope. Gotta go back inside. God bless it, America.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Alright, we're gone.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Yep. Seems about right. Let's go for a walk, y'all. We haven't fully explored Mystery Lake in any way, shape, or form. But that's okay. We got the wind at our back. We got tons of energy. Time to go. So this is what I mean by immersion. So what did I do today? Nothing. Right? If I had the medium or higher fatigue, I wouldn't even think about leaving, especially running. But as I'm one of my favorite YouTubers who has recently passed away, who was just such an inspiration to me. At Thick 44. I'm a human man. There are things I can do. That you can't even imagine. Alright, it depends on you. Do I think I could jog this with 100 pounds of gear? Yeah. I could. Boo! Boo, I say, boo. God bless Autowalk. What's going on Facebook? Anything? Yeah. What's going on Reddit? Oh, we got all the boxes up here. It's good. You know, I like to put coal in here. Tools, varying things, but it's nice to have some storage on the way out. Rose hip. Sometimes you can find some wood in here. We have left Lac Mystery. Alright, so when you come in here, if you have the bears on, you could have bear problems pretty quick. Wolves are around. They're a little more spread out from the entrance. Oh man. Anyway, Pete's got a lot of stuff coming up. We got the Mandalorian coming out on Wednesday. Mid-March, I got updates to this game and Conan Exiles. I'm going to keep up the Fallout 4 stuff. They tend to be my most popular videos next to my Dragon Age videos, which I haven't played in like years. I mean, technically those red train cars are what I'm shooting for, but I'm hoping for some moose sign. Well, it's a big hope. And fairly what I would say unrealistic. I don't know if you're like me, but my game's been broken for quite some time. With zero moose in zero places most often. So I don't really ever expect to find a moose in my game anymore, anywhere, at any time. So hopefully this new whatever is coming. Reset, etc., whatever you want to call it. Put some moose back on my maps, y'all. because, yeah, I can promise you I've used a lot of hours in this game with no moose. I can't even, like I said, I can't really remember the last time I even killed one or saw one. You can find food, scrap, metal, and coal around this crash, but I'm pretty good on those things, so maybe a couple pieces of coal wouldn't hurt. This is usually a pretty good spot for stuff. I don't need you. All right. Anything I want to leave here? Let's see. These are going to look weird, but I don't really want to carry those out to where I'm going. I'm not looking for rabbits. We'll drop the cooking pot. Extra can. Mushroom. Wait a little bit. Drank a little bit. Almost under 100. I was hoping to beat the fog. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. We'll see. You know, a lot of times I would recommend grabbing all the sticks you can on the way out here, but I want to keep my weight down a little bit. You know, I mean, possibly the smarter move might be to hang out in the train car for a little bit.
It's dusk, so I can't be far behind.
Lots of cattails this way. I might have already screwed this up. Actually, I'm going to go back. Yeah. You know, I've mentioned multiple times, Muskeg and Pleasant Valley are just, they're hard for me to navigate personally. We're following our footprints back. I mean, you might have it down and good for you, but personally I have a hard time with this area, so I don't try to risk it too often. But we're heading into night. It's not very clear. We're going to do the smart thing. I just realized what I had in my pocket that's weighing me down that I couldn't figure out. I'll show you here in just a second. I hear the bear. Never mind, let's get in here.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
That's a pretty good torch, actually. Alright. This is dangerous. Where's the... I think I hit him. Yep, got the rifle score. Whew. Alright, what's up? Fire. Let's throw a little bit of water on. A little bit of heat. We'll kill some time. Grab a little water. I think, like I said, I should be in pretty good shape. Sleep-wise. Let's eat some meat. A little bit of agua. Anyway, I saw you join me there. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Let's go to sleep for about 7 hours. Get my phone together. And they bounced. No problem. Alright, let's pick this up. I mean, it's a pretty clear night. I think I'm going to take the walk. I don't know why I always get confused on this run, but I did. I don't know why. Like I said, this map in Pleasant Valley. Oh man, look at that moon, you guys. Absolutely gorgeous. The painting aspect of this game, as far as how it looks, is just absolutely gorgeous, y'all. Really pretty. So what I want to do is get to Spencer's farm. There's a forge there. I got my scrap. I got my hammer. I really want to be able to get out there and do some forging. And one of the ways to do that is to gather a lot of sticks. About 100 would do. It's kind of like that. Seems like we're going to get a Aurora tonight, which obviously would be pretty bad if you had to deal with the wolves. And bears, oh my, but I don't, so that's good. Run this. I kind of hate this flare. I mean, it's helpful for anyone watching, but it's actually kind of a negative at this point for me. Anyway, so this is going to take a couple days, more than likely. And, I mean, there's the chance, I guess, but I seriously doubt for there to be a moose in Broken Railroad.
Nobody needs this anymore.
They don't. Asterisks, they don't. We're gonna keep rocking it. Pizza has a plan. He's gonna execute that plan to the best of his abilities. Anyway, if you'd like to have a slice of pizza and join me, join me. I will happily talk to you. If you're bored, lonely, or just need someone to shoot the shit with, I'm down. Man, it looks good tonight. I love the orange, green, purplish whenever it gets like mixed like this. It's super fantastically beautiful. The other reason I'm out here, there's a chance for some good gear. And you can see we can get a decent amount of scrap metal just laying around here too. Some firewood. And there's a chance for some good clothing out this way. Shrooms, etc. But where we're going a lot of times is completely just encased in wolves. So, I mean, not necessarily. It might show up and it's just a bunch of deer, which is obviously a good thing. We're fairly warm. Look in here, you can usually find some coal.
You barely walk with this much gear.
I really only need 4 pieces. And you can see we got a second pair of pants. Not too shabby. A little bit of firewood. And generally I'm struggling. You can see we have a deer carcass. I don't even really want to check it, but I want the meat. I'll take that and move on. So again, generally you want to be prepared for a, yep, there they go, ton of wolves. Again, obviously you wouldn't do this if the animals weren't on passive, but I just want to point out right now there only appears to be one wolf in this region. The wolf.
Looks like a new day is dawning.
And here we are at the forge. Yeah, as long as there's 4 pieces, you can do what you need to do. We got a carcass harvesting book. Well, we have well past, you know what, just drop it off. We have well past the 4 we need. But here's a jacket. A lot of times, like I said, you can find a jacket, you can find hammers, you can find hacksaws.
This will come in handy.
This can be locked. Matches. Alright. We're going to drop the hammer because it's super heavy. And we're going to throw a scrap metal in here. Never mind. We're going to throw a scrap metal in here. Top off a little bit. And we're going to sneak into the safe right here. What a shit combination. Literally the dumbest mini game in any game ever. My personal opinion. I absolutely believe I could pick a lock. Before I could ever do anything like this.
This stuff will come in handy.
Garbage, garbage. Great. Okay, so today we're gonna look for some tools and scrub brush. Mostly scrub brush, but we'll take what we can get. Y'all do you. I'll do me. And you can find a hammer or a hacksaw around here as well. Oh.
I'll take it.
Okay. Let's start breaking apart some sticks. I think you get 7 per bush.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Uh-huh. Okay, yeah, this will probably do. Let's start breaking down these little stick bushes. Oh, thank God for the warmth. We're about halfway there. And this is just a really good way to conserve fuel. But you're fighting the weather. We're not too bad of a day. Doing pretty good on the sticks anyway. Four times 7 is 28. Well, we're basically there.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say, let me get up this dang hill. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Greetings and salivations. Welcome to Pizza Hulk's live broadcast. We are forging-ish. Alright, let's go get this. Look at these two right here. They're really close. And, you know, the thing to remember is that these sticks will come back. Anyway, I have more than 100, obviously, right? So we're going to drop these here. Easy peasy. Beat it, asshole. Alright. Plenty of storage. All the sticks we need. Now we're just looking for meat. If possible. There it is. I'd rather have venison, but we'll take the wolf meat.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Absolutely not. Okay, let's get a little fire going. Get a good windbreak. I'm gonna need some meat and water. If I want to forage. Right, so I'm gonna throw some water on. Alright. So I'm pretty well set up for the foraging. I'm gonna call this a video. Whoever jumped in, jumped out. Peace be with you. In the meantime, I hope you guys are having a good day. And y'all be good to each other.